Bear witness and grieve the end of
Da testimonio y lamenta el fin de la civilidad.
inside the mind of which the unspeakable springs to life.
Cabeza dentro de la mente de la cual los inefables resorte de la vida.
Watch the horror unfold before your eyes.
Y ve el horror desplegarse ante los
A lack
ojos.
of compassion and morality, which sinks endlessly into the
Una
abyss.
falta de compasión y moralidad que se hunde sin cesar en el
A
abismo.
desire for torture and a lust for
Un
violence.
deseo de tortura y una urgía por
Take
violencia.
one step into the depths of despair. Pray for your
Da un
souls.
paso hacia las profundidades de la desesperación. Reza por tus almas.
No mercy,
Sin piedad,
no remorse.
sin monumentos.
Fear.
Cero miedo. La
Wrestling is back on pay-per-view again for this historic night where we will see the battle between two legends and also a battle between two of the hottest stars in the industry today. Not only that, Pentagon Jr. seeks to take the world title from Seth Rollins. This is Zero Fear. And if you thought that momentum was going to slow down following WrestleMania 3, think again. Because we're kicking things off with the King of Strong Style. And this man has been one of the most impressive athletes to watch on the face of this earth today. He is Shinsuke Nakamura, and he is here to get another win on the board following a fantastic victory in a phenomenal match against Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania. It was a couple of weeks ago that Shinsuke was entered in a fatal four-way #1 contenders match. But there was another man also in that match who wanted a world title shot just as badly, in fact, and well, that's who Shinsuke's going to go one-on-one with tonight. It is a dream clash, one we didn't expect to see a few months ago, but we're getting it here tonight. The artist's opponent is here to clean up the ranks of NLW, and tonight he continues his mission. Kenny Omega set to do battle with Shinsuke Nakamura. Omega got a victory at WrestleMania as well in his own right in another fantastic match against the American Dragon Daniel Bryan. These two men coming off such incredible victories have all the momentum on their side. The question is, who's going to be able to keep that momentum going once the bell rings and the match is over tonight? You have to say also that the winner of this match could very well be in line for an NLW World Title match down the line. Such a crucial bout to kick us off here at Zero Fear. And they lock up. Shinsuke rings the arm of Omega, but Omega, he's down for the moment, taken down but now an armbar. And let's not forget what happened on episode 60, our return. Both these men competed in a fatal four-way #1 contenders match, and the moment that they locked eyes, these fans knew they were in for a treat. And look at Omega going for the V-trigger already. Smacks away the ripcord, but instead, a dragon suplex. And now going to measure his man, but misses the V-trigger. Elbows his way free. Now Omega on the top rope. But here comes Shinsuke Nakamura with a boot to take down Omega to the outside. And it was Omega who issued the challenge for this contest a couple of weeks back. And then this past week, after Omega got a victory over Barry Windham, Shinsuke Nakamura came out and accepted. Omega launches himself on the barricade, but gets his leg kicked out from underneath him. And Omega on the apron, and good grief. There you see the striking ability of Shinsuke Nakamura on display. And going to drive the knee across the spine of Omega. Shinsuke is a former mixed martial artist, and he is using his striking ability very effectively here against Omega. He's got the headlock fully applied, and again, look at this nonchalant cover with the knee driven across the throat of Omega. And you have to say, I can't really see anybody with a clear advantage thus far. Shinsuke though, maybe getting a bit cocky, but he's backing it up at the moment. Omega tried for the clothesline, missed, and then that spinning heel kick from Shinsuke Nakamura, and now driving that knee into the skull and some... Oh, look at this. This is just going to piss Omega off, if anything. Omega, though, has been pissed off, but look at that. A knee right to the stomach of Omega, and now foot in the throat. Good vibrations, no. Omega has it scouted, and now rings the arm. I should say rings that knee. Dragon screw, leg whip, and now drop kicks him out of the ring. Omega smart to go after that knee. The crossbody over the top. Omega very smart to go after that knee of Shinsuke Nakamura. That's where the majority of his offense comes from, including his patented Kinshasa knee strike. Right to the terminator coming, but Shinsuke comes back in with that knee as I mentioned. But it's only gone as a 2. Omega was rocked by that knee. Shinsuke saw he was in trouble. I'm going to drive a boot into the spine of Omega again. And if he continues to work over the spine... Oh, wait, though! Went for that reverse exploder. But Omega landed on his feet and hit the Katara Crusher. If Shinsuke works on the back of Omega, Omega's not going to have the upper body strength to lift Shinsuke for that patented one-winged angel. But he's on the top, and a missile dropkick by God to the back of the skull. Maybe knocked out following that shot. And now Omega deadlifting Shinsuke. Gut wrench powerbomb, but a kick out by the Japanese superstar. Palm strike to the back of the skull again. Whipped off the ropes, but there's an enziguri by Shinsuke Nakamura. It's been 50-50 so far. Both men seem to have a counter for everything their opponent throws at them, including that. Shinsuke went for a boot, but the other leg caught up in the ropes, and another dragon screw, and now Shinsuke can't escape. Yes, he can though. He gets the knees up for the moonsault. Back on his feet. Goes for a crossbody, but instead going to get a knee directly into the ribs. Shinsuke measures his man, going to jump up, and there is the backstabber. Omega landing hard on the ropes. And here it comes, reverse exploder. And are we going to see an ending to this match already? It is the setup to that famous Kinshasa knee strike. But are we going to see it now? Omega's loopy. Shinsuke goes after it. No! Omega had it scouted. And again, working on the knee of Shinsuke Nakamura by drop kicking his leg right out from underneath him. And now again, Texas Cloverleaf. Driving the knee into the spine. Applying pressure on those knees. Shinsuke in trouble, and look at this, wrenching back again. Picks him up, and a DDT, hanging Shinsuke from the ropes to the floor. And that definitely spiked him. And again stomping on the back of the skull, a vicious assault from Omega as he clubs the back of the skull of Shinsuke again. Nakamura in trouble. Omega on the outside, springs himself in, but gets caught with a kick. Shinsuke had it scouted and drove the foot right into the throat of Omega. But you can see that those knees have taken a beating, and Shinsuke's having trouble at the moment to stand. But take a look at the well-scouted maneuver here, the springboard into that drop kick. And now Shinsuke's looking to end it. He's on the second rope. And there's the knee strike from the second rope, a variant of that Kinshasa. And Shinsuke again, waiting for Omega, stalking him like prey. Knee strike, no! One-winged angel! But Omega couldn't hit it. Shinsuke tried to fight it, but instead a deadlift German, a pin and a kick out. Shinsuke back on his feet and there's a snap Rana. Takes Shinsuke outside. But here comes the Rise of the Terminator dive! Tope on Halo! Omega risking life and limb to take out his opponent. His victory over Daniel Bryan at WrestleMania was one of the greatest matches in NLW history, and this match is certainly living up to those expectations. Take a look at this again. Rise of the Terminator diving onto Shinsuke, and speaking of WrestleMania, Shinsuke had a tough bout against Brock Lesnar, but if anything, I'd say this is even more tricky, especially with that agility. But there you see, moonsault misses and lands on his feet, but a knee strike again to the back of the skull. Omega now placed on top. Are we going to see it? No way, what the hell? Oh my god! For the love of God! A Snapdragon suplex from the top rope. Omega may be out. Omega may be done for. Kinshasa, no, misses again in the reverse Rana. Shinsuke not loopy, and the V-trigger right to the face. Collapses onto Nakamura, but Nakamura powers out at 2. I'm surprised that Omega is still standing after that dragon suplex from the top rope, but now driving the knees into Shinsuke, but Shinsuke comes back with a series of shots and a heel kick to the back of the skull. Omega locked loopy by that heel kick. Shinsuke sees him, but boom, flipped over, went for the V-trigger, but instead the sleeper hold and a sleeper suplex, planting Omega on the back of his skull. Shinsuke has a counter, I think, for every wrestling move in existence. How do you stop this guy? Omega's going to have to try and find a way to stop Shinsuke. It may take a surprise. Oh, and speaking of, a roll-up, but a kick-out, and now going for a sleeper. Omega, though, desperately trying to block it. Shinsuke trying to make Omega pass out, but Kenny Omega elbows his way free. V-trigger to the face. V-trigger to the side of the skull. Nakamura in a daze, and a V-trigger to the back of the skull, but a kick out by Shinsuke again. What a classic we're witnessing here in the opening contest at Zero Fear. Neither of these men have any fear whatsoever as Omega rings the arm, but instead went for a Rainmaker. But Omega got caught out into an armbar. Shinsuke Nakamura harkening back to his MMA days with that arm wrenched back, but you can see Omega trying to clasp the hands, trying to get out of it, and now it's turning into more of a triangle here. Omega may pass out, but instead powerbombs Shinsuke into the turnbuckle to create some separation. Well, that took a lot out of Omega. Omega though runs right back at his man, and a V-trigger to the back of the skull. And it could be it! Rolling it loose! Kinshasa! Nakamura escaped the one-winged angel, landed on his feet, and hit the Kinshasa. And now some knee strikes to the stomach. Shinsuke has gone ballistic, and a kick right to the skull. Omega has no idea where the hell he is. He can't even stand. Nakamura though, one more Kinshasa to the back of the skull this time, and that's going to do it. Shinsuke Nakamura, the king of strong style himself, has defeated Kenny Omega. Omega wanted to clean out NLW, but he fell short on his mission to do that on this occasion. But take nothing away from him, it was a hard-fought contest, and if anything, Kenny Omega seemed to be more of a threat to Nakamura than Lesnar was at WrestleMania. But Shinsuke still, even after being powerbombed, even after a V-trigger to the back of the skull, he tried to hit the one-winged angel, But Omega did not have it in him on this occasion to hit that one-winged angel. Shinsuke landed on his feet, hit the Kinshasa, and then a second to the back of the skull, turned Omega inside out. He's taken a beating here tonight. He was the one who issued the challenge. Omega wanted this matchup, and I'm sure he hasn't got any regrets. However, on this occasion, here tonight, Kenny Omega has been defeated, but he shows respect to the man in the ring. He's got a lot of soul searching to do, and I take nothing away from the cleaner Kenny Omega, but on this occasion tonight, it was Shinsuke Nakamura picking up the victory. Such an incredible match to kick us off, but we're not going to wait to see our next bout. It's happening right now, and this time it's for the NLW Tag Team Championships. The Broken Hardy Boys defend their titles against the newly formed team of the New Day. Big E, his metal contract expired. He made the jump to the NLW brand, and now he is set to do battle alongside Xavier Woods here in this tag team title contest. But it's not going to be easy against the team that were declared the greatest team in all of time and space, and well, that's not annoying. I'm trying to give some sort of a prologue, but I guess Xavier Woods is more busy playing Francesca, his trombone, than he is about winning the matchup that's in front of him. Well, take a look at this again. This is what happened last week. It was Matt Hardy and Jeff Hardy on the receiving end of a beatdown from Xavier Woods, who 2 weeks ago said he was sick and tired of being called a joke. He's brought in reinforcements, and now they are challenging for the NLW Tag Team titles tonight. The New Day looking to create a new day in the tag team division, but here's a team looking to maintain their hold of the gold. At WrestleMania, they defeated every single team in the company to declare themselves the greatest tag team in all of time and space in Tag Team Apocalypto. Tonight, they have a new team to try and vanquish, but can they do it? That is the question. Jeff Hardy still not happy, and that's an understatement about the assault this past week, but Xavier Woods with a discus punch. And now Jeff Hardy with a crossbody in for the cover, with a kick out by Xavier Woods. But stays on his man, and the veteran team of the Hardy Boys, they've worked effectively to keep those tag team titles for several months. But can they vanquish the team of the New Day? We will find out. There's a power slam to Xavier Woods. And now an axe handle from Matt Hardy, slips underneath, and there's a discus punch. But he did not see Big E colliding with him with a clash. And now look at the strength of Big E with the power slam to the broken one. Matt Hardy just got all the wind knocked out of him, and once again gets the wind knocked out of him with a clothesline from Xavier Woods. He's in trouble. Xavier though goes to the clothesline but misses, and here comes Jeff again to get his hands on Xavier Woods, and there's a senton. I'm going to spring back in with a sit-out springboard plancher. But wait a minute, what the hell? Come on, ref. Big E, not the legal man, delivers the Falcon Arrow on the outside to Jeff Hardy. And the referee telling him to get it back in the ring, and he does. And I don't like the look at this. Jesus, good lord, what a Death Valley driver right into the corner again. The ribs of Jeff Hardy taking a pounding early on in this tag title match. And a shoulder tackle from the big man. Big E being drafted to NLW following his contract expiring on the metal brand, and you see the amazing double team, the Uranagi into the backstabber, and Matt Hardy knows that Jeff needs to make a tag right now. And look at the strength of Xavier Woods. Big E on the shoulders, but Jeff moves out of the way in the nick of time. Could have had his sternum crushed. Can he make the tag to his brother? We'll find out, but no, a wheelbarrow gutbuster from Xavier Woods takes Hardy down. Matt Hardy, though, you can see him itching to get involved. And look at the balance. The walk rope did not connect with the elbow. And here comes the broken Hardy. Bulldog following those delete turnbuckles, and he is looking to delete the New Day here tonight. Matt Hardy on the second rope, but here comes Big E to wipe him out. Big E tagged in officially, and the belly-to-belly throw. Halfway across the ring goes Matt Hardy. Can he get back into this contest? Or is their tag title reign going to become obsolete? There's the side effect from Matt. Tags in Jeff. Big E in the corner. And here comes some classic Hardy Boys with the poetry in motion. Jeff and Big E, the legal men, going for that twist of fate here. But wait a minute from the... Oh no! Lands on the top turnbuckle. Insane balance to deliver that whisper in the wind. I'm going to go for the twist of fate, but here comes Xavier Woods with the DDT. And Matt Hardy dragging Woods to the outside. They're brawling on the outside now. And meanwhile, a splash in the ring. And look at Matt Hardy biting Xavier Woods again. Woods taken care of for the moment. Matt Hardy on the apron, but look out! There comes Big E with a big spear through the ropes. Big E spearing the hell out of Matt Hardy and may have broken him in two. No pun intended. Now the New Day double teaming Matt, but here comes Jeff with the dive over the top. The planches to the outside, and all four men are down. That is what keeping these tag titles means to the Hardy Boys. They went through hell to keep them at WrestleMania in Tag Team Apocalypto, and they're going through hell tonight at Zero Fear, especially after that spear through the ropes by Big E. And that was followed up by Jeff Hardy risking life and limb, the charismatic enigma, diving to the outside onto Big E and Xavier Woods, but it is Big E and Jeff Hardy, the legal men. Big E's down. Are we going to see the swanton? No. Here comes Xavier Woods, and for God's sake, the flatliner. And now this choke. He's not the legal man, but he's choking out Jeff Hardy. And the referee's going to try and get some sort of order back in this contest, but it doesn't look like any order is going down right now. Are we going to see the big ending again? No. Here comes Matt. And my God, side effect onto a ring apron from the top rope, and there's the twist of fate. He got wiped out. Did Xavier Woods. And in the ring, Big E taken out with a twist of fate and the swanton right to the back. And the Hardys going to retain their NLW Tag Team titles here tonight. But what a hard-fought battle it was. The Hardys went through hell to keep those titles here tonight, and I don't think they'd have it any other way. They remain the greatest team in all of time and space. Well, let's look at the replay of this intense action. The flatliner into the choke, and then Matt Hardy with that side effect from the top rope to the ring apron, and then it was Jeff Hardy reversing the big ending into the twister of fate, and then the swanton to the spine of Big E meant that the Hardys have retained the NLW Tag Team Championships. Well, it was Xavier Woods' mission to not be treated as a joke in NLW anymore, and on that front, I believe he succeeded. Him and Big E, they're not going to leave the tag team scene for long. They will be back, and they will be challenging for those titles in the near future, I can guarantee it. However, on this night, they were no match for the greatest team in all of time and space. It's a new day. However, the titles are still on the shoulders of the broken Hardy Boys. Matt and Jeff Hardy, still champions. Well, coming up next, folks, it is Will Ospreay going one-on-one with Neville in the X Division tournament final. That is going to be one of the most exciting contests of the year, I guarantee it. And not only that, this battle between legends is also coming up. Stone Cold Steve Austin versus Sting in Zero Fear, and it's coming up next.